Beverly Hills, California, on the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard, where more than 100 members of Antifa have showed up to square off against Donald Trump supporters here in Beverly Hills, California. The two sides are being separated by about 100 members of the LA riot squad, who you can see right out here. And it's, I'll say it's a pretty tense standoff. And I can see some fighting going on already, where Trump supporters are mixing it up with members of, I guess they're Antifa, I don't know, right? But you can see it's happening right over here behind me. So again, I'm here in Beverly Hills, California, where members of, it looks like Black Lives Matter and Antifa are prepared to square off against.
This guy is a very good integrity journalist.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey! Oh, well, you're mistaken. So here I am in Beverly Hills, California, again, where members of Donald Trump's supporters are squaring off against members of, I'm going to assume it's Antifa, but I certainly don't know, right? About 10 minutes ago, more than 150 people, all clad in black, wearing bicycle helmets and ski goggles, showed up here in Beverly Hills, California, at the site of what we expect will be the very last Donald Trump rally here in Los Angeles. And you can see that the two sides are squaring off against one another here. What the? And here comes the riot squad. Holy fuck. It's the riot squad. Holy fuck. What? No. Yes, I'll take it if you have them. So, I heard I think it was a concussion grenade, maybe. I'm not sure. But, boy, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Can I? Hold on. Folks, hold on with that 1 second. I got to put some earplugs in. Hey, thanks.
I went first, radio.
Yep, I'm with you. All right, folks, so stick around here. We can see, let me turn around and get you a better view here. All right, here we are. So, what we've got here is, again, members of what I'm guessing are Antifa. And they have come to square off with the supporters of Donald Trump here on the corner of Beverly and Santa Monica in Beverly Hills, California. Those of you who are typing up comments, boy, I love your comments. However, the screen is a lot of glare, and I can't see what you're asking. So you'll just have to rely on my commentary. So here we are. You can see over my shoulder here Trump supporters, and I'm guessing, I don't know what the group is, could be Antifa. It's people in black ski masks, black clothes, ski goggles, and hats. So, you can have a look over here. You can see the LAPD are asking people to disperse here immediately. And, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. I heard a guy over the loudspeaker shouting that it was time to disperse. I don't know what's going to happen. You can see that the LAPD riot squad have taken up positions here on the street on the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard, just across the street from Beverly Hills Park. I'm going to tell you what the police are saying. The riot police officer is shouting and asking people to disperse immediately. Hey man, how you doing?
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So, again, I don't know what group these guys are from. What I can say is that they've decided to step back here at the corner of Beverly and Santa Monica Boulevard in Beverly Hills, California. You can see that moments ago, the two sides had come face to face with one another. However, now, the folks in the black masks and the black outfits have decided to take a few steps back from the corner. Let me give you another look around here so you can see. Okay, look, there is the LA Riot Squad is out here right now, right? And then if you look over my shoulder here, you can see that they have brought out some of the balls out equipment here. Take a look at that thing. That's the kind of thing you'd see in Iraq or Afghanistan. However, anyway, so you can see here now the riot squad has set up a perimeter here around across Beverly Boulevard, across Beverly Drive. All right, I'll take you down over here now, where we can have a look and see as the side wearing black has crossed the street and is now in an adjacent area to the park, the Beverly Hills Park, where the Trump supporters are. So let me just give you a little orientation here. So look, over my shoulder you can see there are the Trump supporters over there, right? And then now over here you can see the giant crowd of counter-protesters who've come out to demonstrate and face off against the Trump voters. So, there's a woman here from the Trump side who is offering flowers to people. She's dressed as Wonder Woman, and she's passing out flowers, trying to see if people will accept her flowers.
It's not the white racist counselor or the Ku Klux Klan, but the white moderate who prefers order over justice. That's you. You're the person that have a coercion. You know how many blacks give up black rights? That's called empathy. That's called fucking empathy.
You fucking traitor.
I'm a traitor?
Black and brown communities are affected the most by coronavirus.
You're calling me a traitor.
Don't touch me.
You're calling a black man, you're calling me a traitor.
I will beat you the fuck up, ho.
Sorry.
I will beat you the fuck up.
So, anyway, boy, it's madness, I gotta say. So, just to give everyone a sense of what's going on, okay, again, if you have a look here, you can see there are members of the LA Riot Squad who have set up here on the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard in Beverly Hills, California. They're here. The Trump voters are across the street on the other side of the street. And then you have this crew over here on this side of the street. So, boy, it's all madness. So, if you've just joined, here's the woman who is passing out flowers. Careful with your back. Holy cow. All right, so Oops, sorry about that. Anyway. Okay, if you just joined, some crazy shit just happened here in Beverly Hills, California. About, I don't know, maybe 100 to 150 members of an unknown protest group showed up wearing all black, and they had ski goggles on, all black clothes, and bicycle helmets, and they marched right up to the Trump supporters who are over here across the street. Okay, so the members of the protest group came from this direction, on the west, from the west, and now they've set up some fencing to separate them from the other side here. You can see they've just set this up. So now on my side here on the right are the protest group. In between,
It's my new buddy right here.
hey man,
He's coming on the show this week.
yeah. Hold on. In between, you got the LA riot police, right? And then on the other side are several hundred, maybe as many as 1,000 supporters of the president. So I'm going to stay here live until my phone runs out. So stick around for your best live coverage right here. Well, apparently the riot squad did not like the fencing, so they're taking it out. And they're moving in. And they got their weapons, and they have, holy fuck. I gotta go. I gotta move. These guys have pulled out their weapons, and they are preparing to shoot. Holy fuck. Okay, so, wow, holy fuck. Sorry about the cursing. So, again, I'm here in Beverly Hills, California, on the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard, where, I don't know, about 200 members of some protest organization, some of them are carrying signs that say BLM, many are not. And now, as I stand here, you can see that the LA riot cops have now begun marching towards us. And I don't know what their goal is, but I'm assuming it has something to do with getting this crowd of people out of the street.
Hey, come on.
And so now we've got the LAPD riot squad marching on us. Wow. And they seem determined to move people off the street. Here they come. I'm going to, quite frankly, stay out of the way. That's my plan. Right? So, as you can see here, we've got the riot squad moving west on Santa Monica Boulevard. And the protest group has gathered here at the corner of Rodeo Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard. Right at the corner of Santa Monica Boulevard and Santa Monica Boulevard and Rodeo Drive. You can see that the protest group is now.
These are your Biden voters, B-less. Come on.
I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with it.
He's got no support.
So, okay, so look at this. So now we've got the riot police have stopped at the corner of Rodeo Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard as the protest group is heading south on Rodeo into Beverly Hills. You can see, sorry, here. So it's not entirely clear what their goal was. The protesters here, they didn't really shout very much, quite frankly. And here comes the riot squad again. They're moving. They're now making it harder for people to get onto Santa Monica Boulevard. They've set up at the corner again of Rodeo Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard as the protesters have moved down to Little Santa Monica. If you're looking at your map, oh, and there comes a can of, I don't know what that is, but my guess is it can't be smoke bombs. I don't know if that, yeah. I don't know what that is. My guess is it's not that great, right? It can't be that good for you, be my guess. Oh, and now some Trump supporters have brought their dog and now gotten in the middle again with the protesters. And here comes the riot squad. Check out this machine here, this Suburban that they've outfitted. Unbelievable. And here comes the riot.
All the way to the curb. Push down. Push down. All the way to the curb. I'm not a white supremacist. I condemn racism. I've actually condemned other Trump supporters that are actually racist. Yeah, and I defended some of your cats, some of your comrades. Let's believe that. I remember you behind that. Look, let's believe. What are you doing? Come on! Let's go!
So, again, it seems like the group has retreated here onto Little Santa Monica, and they're traveling west now as the police have made it difficult for anyone to get across Little Santa Monica and Rodeo Drive. Here's my friend right here from Fake News. Watch this guy right here. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. That's my friend from Fake News. Literally Fake News. Yep. And here we got the... Bro, what they think about their roof? I'm just curious. Oh, I can't talk to you right now. I'm in the middle of covering this, but I will. So here we got, again, the riot squad in their tricked out Suburban, in an unbelievably cool Suburban that's got, well, anyway. Here we got some Trump guys squaring off with the protesters again.
What's up? What's up? Push me back. Push me back. What's up? I'm not dead, homie. What's up, homie? I'm not dead, homie. I'm not dead, homie. What's up? What's up?
Not attack.
I told you we're not about fighting.
Not attack. Beverly Hills Police Department. Continue walking west. Continue walking west.
Fuck the Proud Boy!
This was an unlawful assembly. Continue to go west. Continue to go west.
And here comes the riot squad.
Continue walking west on small Santa Monica.
And here they are.
Continue to go west. Continue moving. This is an unlawful assembly.
So you can hear the over the loudspeaker, the police are saying that this is an unlawful assembly. And again, now the LA riot cops have come down to the corner of Rodeo Drive and Little Santa Monica, and they're pushing the protesters west on Little Santa Monica. I don't know who they are.
They're pushing these rioters west. Correcting it.
Again, I don't know who they are. Look, here's the truth, is that it got very tense here quite a number of times. However, so far, it has not actually dissolved into a kind of full-on riot, although it was awfully tense a number of different times, and some people did get beat up. That's true. There was fighting from people on both sides. Anyway, that's what I got for you from here. And so if you're just joining us, I don't know, about 200 or so members of some protest group showed up. They were wearing black helmets, black pants, black shirts, and ski goggles and bicycle helmets. And they were prepared to march right up to the Trump protesters, the Trump supporters, who were peacefully organized at the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard.
Why do you keep coming out here?
So, if you're following along, now the protesters have been pushed west on Little Santa Monica Boulevard. And they have gone what appears to be south on, let me take a look at that. I'll tell you in a second. It looks like it's south on Bedford, and they're being trailed by the LA riot squad, who are on motorcycles and in that tricked out Suburban. So, boy, there was some madness happening here, huh? So, it appears now that peace has returned. I don't have a team.
Yeah, that's your team. That's your side.
Nope.
Channels like that. Bullshit, left, propaganda bullshit. That's what it is.
This guy pretends to be, this guy has all these mic cubes from all of these different news organizations and pretends, and he hangs out with the Proud Boys.
Proud Boy.
Yep,
Yeah.
right here.
We're all Proud Boys.
That's the guy.
They've been renamed the Poor Boys.
Yeah.
Well,
Boys, get it right, buddy.
whatever. They can be whatever they want.
The Beastie Boys.
Hey, he's on that side. We don't want him over here.
It's not how it works. Nope. I know you're just trying to get attention.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. What did you think about what just happened?
I got to say, it was pretty scary. This is scary. So I was at the riot that took place at the corner of, please stop, at the corner of Beverly and Fairfax about 6 months ago, and there was a full-on riot. And I got to say, this was just as intense with slightly less violence. Yeah.
You want some violence? We got some violence.
Anyway, boy, it's been a crazy day. All right, so I'm gonna head back over to the Trump side.
Hey, what do you think about these guys right here?
Which I don't know. They're fine. And I got nothing against them.
Do you like which one do you like more?
I don't like either. I mean, I don't have a preference. All right, no worries. I just don't have anything to say about it. Oh, please stop. You are so annoying. I'm ignoring
Tell
you.
me.
You could not be more annoying.
You are so stupid. Keep
Anyway.
being less stupid, dude.
Thank you.
You're getting fed lies.
So, boy, that was exciting. So, if you're a fan of this channel, boy, you would do me a great service if you would kindly share this video with your friends and tell them to check out Be Less Stupid. We're on YouTube as well as on TikTok at Be Less Stupid. Let me see. Oh, now I can see some of the questions that you guys have on here because I'm out of the sun.
Ooh, you got some plays. I'm just looking.
No, do me a favor. Yeah. Please, just let me do my show, okay? If you don't mind. Look, I get it. You're up to some silly nonsense, and I love silly nonsense.
Okay,
right? I love it. But right now, I'm just doing this, okay? Thank you. So, that's right. Trumpers and truth don't mix. Thank you there, Jonathan. All right, typical fascists. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I got to say, you know, I'm a liberal guy, right? Totally 100% about as liberal as they come. And, you know, I got to think about how I feel about this because very clearly that group came to cause trouble. And they did. I don't know what their motivation was, and I certainly don't know who they were, right? Some of them had some signs that said Black Lives Matter. They are dressed, as I've seen other people dressed as Antifa, but is that who it is? I don't know. I have the foggiest idea, right? They didn't announce themselves, and they were all wearing masks and goggles and helmets, so it was hard to see who anyone was. You say that they're Antifa. Well, maybe they are. I don't know.
Let you know, I don't care what your political preferences. You seem like a really nice guy. So I just wanted
Thanks.
to say, I'm sorry for.
No, it's all good.
I'm not with Trump. I'm not with Biden. I just wanted to say that.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm trying to be honest and tell people what I really saw.
And I can tell from what you were just saying. So
All right.
that's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. So you can see here again. So let me just recap here where I am. I'm at the corner of Beverly Drive and Santa Monica Boulevard in Beverly Hills, where about 25 minutes ago, about 150 or so members of some protest group, some people said maybe they're Antifa or from Black Lives Matter or some combination. The truth is I don't know, right? Nobody said where they were from, right? They were all wearing masks and helmets, and I don't know who they were from. I'll say this, though. They marched right up Santa Monica Boulevard and tried to get right in the face of the Trump voters. Now, did they plan on being violent? I don't know. I haven't the foggiest idea. Did they create some tension and violence? Absolutely. They certainly did. I'll also say this, that the Trump voters here who've been demonstrating about every week for about the last 10 weeks, right, have been right here at this park, and this is the first time that there's been this kind of full-scale violence. And I'll say this too, that I'm a little disappointed, right? So close to the election, you would prefer that if those people were on the left, that they would not come over here and antagonize, just as we are about to kick Trump out of office, flip the Senate, and keep the House. So, boy, it's all madness, I'll say that. So if you've stuck around this long, I'll just update you a little bit on the news going on across the country. Yesterday, 98,000 people tested positive for corona. 98,000, that's the most on a single day since the pandemic has begun. There are 12 million Americans who are out of work, right? The number of deaths averaged this past week at 800 deaths. That's up by 100 compared to the week before. There are 12 states in the country that are seeing big spikes in their number of coronavirus infections. Please, I'm going to urge you, on Tuesday, November 3rd, please vote for Joe Biden for president. We must end Donald Trump's reign. Do you understand? We absolutely must end Donald Trump's reign as president. He is a con man. He is corrupt, criminal, and cruel. All right. So I think 30 minutes of live coverage is about the amount that I am prepared to do today. So I would urge you all to please share this video on social media. Tell your friends about the channel Be Less Stupid. Please subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. You can also find me on TikTok at Be Less Stupid. That's BELESSSTUPID. All right, folks. I think this, I'll come back in a little bit. I'll see what else is going on, and I'll come back from the Trump side in just a little bit. To those of you who've stuck around, I want to say genuinely thank you very much. This was really unbelievably crazy for me. I came awfully close to, it felt, to real violence. And I got to say, that is incredibly troubling. It makes me sad for our country.
If you want to know oppression, go to where my sister lives.
It really makes me sad for our country that regardless of who is responsible for it. And today, I got to say, today, it wasn't the Trump voters, or at least it doesn't appear to be. Anyway, there is something that you can do to help. On Tuesday, November 3rd, please go out and vote for Joe Biden, okay? If you haven't already voted. If you voted already, help somebody else get to the polls, okay? I'm gonna take you back to the street corner here for just a minute, and we'll see if there's anything going on. Anyway, you can see another small group is gathered. You can see that the LAPD riot squad is still here in force. They've got that giant, that seems like some kind of military vehicle, but, you know, I don't know. Anyway, this has been, boy, crazy interesting. For Be Less Stupid, I'm the host, John Hotchkiss, and I'll be back on the next video with an update in just a little bit. Again, thank you all for checking it out, and I will see you soon.